Jealousy. It's the silent killer of happiness, the thief of peace, Shakespeare's green monster that whispers, "Why not me?" But what if I told you you could stop it right in its tracks? Well, if I did that, then I'll be telling you a lie. You see, jealousy is uncannily similar to stress in that it can't be stopped, but it can be managed. Today I'll be sharing 3 powerful tips that will not just help you cope with jealousy, but transform it into something positive, a force for growth. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, jealousy won't just feel manageable, it'll feel completely irrelevant. Ready to break free? Let's get started. Alright, first let's talk about what jealousy feels like. Some people say it feels like a knot in their stomach, while others describe it as a tightness in their chest. Kind of like the feeling you get when you're heartbroken or really upset. It's that little voice in your head quietly asking, "Why not me?" It's this frustrating mix of sadness and anger, a feeling that's hard to shake off. It doesn't announce itself very loudly, it just creeps in, making someone else's happiness feel like it's overshadowing yours. You know it's not fair to think that way, but it's still there. But if you look closely at jealousy, it really isn't about someone else's success. It's about what that success means to you. Jealousy is a deeply personal emotion. It reflects our own insecurities and unmet desires. Jealousy often stems from scarcity thinking, the belief that life's good things are short in supply. For instance, a co-worker gets a promotion at work. That might spark jealousy if you think that their success means there's less opportunity left for you, even though the workplace isn't a zero-sum game. In a similar manner, watching a friend buy a new house might trigger feelings of inadequacy if you're convinced their gain highlights your lack, rather than recognizing that your journey is totally independent of theirs. Scarcity thinking traps us. It keeps us in a box. It prevents us from seeing someone else's achievement as inspiration. Rather, we see their achievement as a threat. Another root of jealousy is egotism, where we unconsciously place ourselves at the center of every scenario. For example, you might feel jealous when your partner praises someone else, interpreting it as a slight to you, even if their compliment has nothing to do with comparison. A friend's growing social media following could provoke jealousy if you start wondering why you don't receive the same level of attention, even though their success has absolutely no bearing on your worth. Egotism fuels jealousy by making it about us, even when it's really not. These feelings are valid, and I'm not here to make you feel worse than you already feel about something that's just entirely natural. As a matter of fact, jealousy is just a human emotion. It's part of being human. It's a signal that something within us needs attention. So let's not beat ourselves up over it. Acknowledging these emotions is the hard part, and it's the most important part. But here's the thing. These emotions might be okay to feel, but they're not productive. They don't help us grow or move forward, they just keep us stuck. So, how do we move past them? I'll give you 3 tips you can use to cope with jealousy. And the first one is, you've got to face your insecurities. Jealousy is often a mirror reflecting our deepest insecurities. Instead of ignoring it or letting it fester, confront it head on. Ask yourself, what's this feeling trying to teach me? Jealousy has the capacity to highlight areas where you feel inadequate or unfulfilled, which more often than not gives you the opportunity to grow. So for example, if you're jealous of someone's financial success, use it as motivation to create a budget, pursue new opportunities, or set actionable financial goals. Just work hard at something. If the fitness journey sparks envy, you can turn that into inspiration to adopt healthy habits. Join a gym, start small with daily walks, yoga, something. If you're feeling envious of a relationship, take a step toward building meaningful connections by putting yourself out there, whether that's trying new hobbies or being open to dating, or becoming more extroverted. Growth doesn't happen without discomfort. And as you focus on your journey, other people's success will start to feel more like inspiration rather than competition. The second tip I have for you guys is you have to practice self-affirmations. Jealousy comes from a scarcity mindset. The idea that there's only so much success or happiness or love to go around. If you can rewire your thinking by reminding yourself that abundance exists for everyone, when you feel that pang of jealousy, repeat affirmations that center your worth and remind you of your path. I live in an abundant universe. Their success is proof of what's possible for me. I release the need to compare myself to others. Affirmations like these can help you shift your perspective from lack to possibility. They remind you that someone else's victory doesn't mean your loss, and that you're running an individual race, you're running your own race on your own timeline. The third tip I've got here is practicing genuine complimenting. What do I mean by that? Jealousy often creates distance, but one of the best ways to dissolve it is by transforming that envy or jealousy into admiration. Challenge yourself to genuinely compliment the person you're feeling jealous of. Acknowledge their effort, success, or even their good fortune, but you have to do it with sincerity. If a friend gets promoted, say something like, "Congrats, I know how hard you've worked for this, and it's well deserved." If someone achieves a goal you aspire to, let them know you're very impressed and inspired by their dedication. This approach might feel awkward at first, but it gradually shifts your focus from comparison to connection. Genuine appreciation can build bridges rather than walls, allowing you to admire others without undervaluing yourself. I'll be the first to tell you that I get jealous a lot. As a matter of fact, I get jealous all the time. But the mental framework that is predicated on these three ideas I just shared with you allows me to relinquish the feeling almost as soon as it strikes. Jealousy is a part of being human, but it doesn't have to control you. By facing your fears and insecurities, affirming your self-worth, and practicing genuine appreciation of others, you can turn jealousy into a powerful tool for growth. Oh, hi there. I'm Carlton, and I call myself an apostle of life. I am a perpetual student of life's mysteries, its challenges, and its beauty. Welcome to Through My Lens, my brand new YouTube channel. And thank you for being here for my very first YouTube video. This channel is my personal journey, an attempt to share the lessons I've learned from both failure and success, and to ask the world my most stupid questions, in all honesty of course, and with great humility. Inspired by the wisdom of Carl Jung, who is a philosopher, a psychologist I have admired for a very long time, I aim to confront my shadow, grow from it, and gain a deeper understanding of who I am. But this isn't just about me. I believe this journey is universal. Each of us is walking our own path, but we're not walking alone. Through My Lens is a space where I hope we can come together, be vulnerable, and share our stories without fear of judgment or without fear of prejudice, because your voice matters. if not to the world, then at least to you and I. And that's enough. So if this resonates with you and you'd like to see more of my work and you'd like to be part of this journey, do not fail to subscribe, like the video, share so you don't miss out on future videos. Let's grow, let's learn, and let's embrace life together. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.